Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm currently sitting here in my pajamas. I'm just up out of bed and I'm going to put some makeup on my face because why not? Today's video is not going to be a full face tutorial because I don't have a full face of the brand that I'm using today, and it is Morphe. I thought that this video might be helpful to you guys because I get an awful lot, oh my itchy eye. Ugh. I've been getting an awful lot of questions in regards to doing a tutorial using the OG Jaclyn Hill palette, which looks like this. I mean, we all know what that looks like. So I said I would do a tutorial with that palette today. And also I got sent a few products from Morphe, and I just thought that they might be interesting to put on my face today. I just want to say before this video starts, or before I get into it, I am not affiliated with Morphe. I don't work with Morphe. I don't have a Morphe code. But if you don't like Morphe, then perhaps this video is not for you, because I mean, I'm going to be using a lot of Morphe in this. Also, I've noticed that Morphe is actually leaving Beauty Base. They have a massive sale on at the moment. Some of the products that I'm talking about are like down to like €4, €3. Just an FYI if you are interested. So let's head on into this video and throw some stuff on my face. Yeah, just throw it onto my face. We'll get some makeup on. Like I already said to you guys, I don't have a full complete face of Morphe because I don't have their foundation. I don't know if they even have a foundation, but I don't have a foundation from them. I don't have a primer from them. So I'm going to use my Fresh and Fit Awake primer from Essence. What have I done? I've applied so much primer onto this face. This is ridiculous. Let's put some of that on my pajama bottoms. For foundation, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC35. I'm taking it on a beauty blender. This beauty blender is orange, I promise guys. So even though it is stained with foundation, it's not as dirty as it looks. So let's just whack on the foundation. This foundation is finally matching me now because my tan has faded. I was going through a phase there where I just could not wear any foundation because I literally couldn't match anything to my skin. And now I'm really sad because I'm like, oh, my tan is fading and it's going away, and I like being sun-kissed. Okay, so foundation done. I'm going to take a new product from Morphe. They sent this out to me recently and it is their Eyelid Primer. I haven't actually used it, so I don't know what to expect from it. So it's kind of like a first impression of it. This is translucent, so I'm presuming this won't have a colour. Oh no, it's kind of like a light colour. It kind of reminds me of the Primer Potion or the I Love Stage base from Essence. To set my eyelid, I'm taking one of the Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes, and I'm just using this to set my eyeshadow because I do realise that these are not available there. But anyway, I'm taking the Dark Magic palette and I'm taking the shade Poof up at the top here, and it's just a skin tone, and I'm just going to use that all over my eye to set my base because it's matte, and the OG Jaclyn Hill palette does not have any matte shades, so this one will have to do. I'm going to start off with this shade up here. I'm sorry guys, I don't know any of the names because I wasn't intelligent enough when I got the leaflet of all the names to stick it up here. Instead, I didn't do that and it was very unintelligent of me, but I'm going to take this shade here and we're going to pop that into my crease. Building up that shade. Okay, so let's get a little bit more detailed. I'm going to take this shade here, which is like a warm toned kind of light brown, and I'm going to use this on an Inglot 48SS brush, and I'm going to just pop that again into the same position as I popped the first shade, but just keeping it a little bit lower. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys, by the way. I have no idea what sort of look I'm going for, but we're just gonna wing it and hopefully we get something halfway decent. So I'm just building up that shade into the crease and just really blowing it out in the outer corner and just bringing it like into a V shape, I guess. Okay, now with another fluffy brush, I'm going to take, I think this shade here just down in the corner. It's just a warm tone brown, and I'm just going to use a really light hand with this and kind of keep this on the outer corner of my eye. And again, just kind of like blowing it out on the outer corner. I'm going to take my Morphe M504 brush and just any of the product that I applied there, I'm just going to blend it out even more so that there's no harsh lines and that it's really smoky out there. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this gold shade over here, and I'm going to pop that all over the inner portion of my eye. So just keeping it in the inner portion. And then for the middle section, I'm just going to take another flat shader brush. Again, this is an E47 from Sigma, and I'm going to take this shade here, which is kind of like a bronzy shade, and I'm just going to pop that into the center, or just kind of like overlapping it with the gold. Taking a Morphe M505, I'm just going to clean up any harshness from those eyeshadows. Okay, and just to kind of add a little bit more depth to the outer corner, I'm just going to take this deeper brown. So this is the first brown I use. I'm going to take this kind of maroon, well, it's kind of like a purpley brown, and I'm just going to literally pop that right into the extreme outer corner. Sorry guys if the lighting is going mayhem. It's really sunny today and I have the blinds down and it's just not ideal. Then I'm going to take this shade up here, and I'm just going to take that in a flat shader brush and just pop that underneath my brow, just to make my brow bone pop a little bit more, and just a little bit into the inner corner of my eye. For the waterline, I'm going to take the Morphe, this is their new gel liners, and this is in the shade Coffee. This is in a black shade, but it is a really dark brown, and I don't really want black on this eye look because I just feel like it'd be too much. So I'm just going to pop that into my waterline. Because I'm going to apply lashes, I'm just going to take that same brown liner and I'm just going to line really close to my lash line, just so when I place lashes on you won't be able to see the band. Okay, so now I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes and brighten, and I'm taking the Morphe concealers. I have two shades here. I have Honey and Nude. I haven't had the best experience from one of the other shades that I had before. I just felt like the formula was a bit weird, but I don't know, we'll try it again today. So I'm going to apply Nude underneath the eye just to kind of brighten that inner corner of my eye. So I'm going to take Nude in there and just kind of over my lip and down my nose and just brighten those other places on my face. Then I'm going to take the shade Honey, which is a little bit darker, and I'm just going to use that to clean up underneath the eye and to clean up my my eyeshadow. So yeah, the reason I didn't have the best experience with this concealer before was just because it creased on me. So hopefully it doesn't crease on me today. I just felt like it didn't give amazing coverage either, but we're going to try it again and hope for the best. So actually that concealer doesn't look too bad, and it's not creased. I don't have a Morphe setting powder. I'm just going to take any white setting powder or light setting powder that I have, and this one's just from MAC, and I'm just going to set my under eye area. Same with the face setting powders. I don't have any of them, so I'm just going to take again another setting powder that I have to hand, and this one's from MAC, and this is, what color are you? Medium golden. I'm just going to set my foundation with that. Okay, I'm going to finish underneath the eye, and I think I want to do like a pop of blue or something, just something exciting for the summertime. Go in with this shade. I think that's called Pool Party. I know I've used that before all over my lid. I love this shade. I'm taking it on a fluffy brush. Maybe that's not the best option. It probably isn't. I'll take it on more of a stiff brush. So I'm going in with a little Wet n Wild brush and just apply it underneath my lower lash line. That brush wasn't doing it for me, so I've just swapped again to this one. That's much better. Pretty intense and a lot of blue, but I like it. I just popped mascara on there, and now I'm going to apply my lashes, and I'm going to take these. These are the Flirt Alert, and they're from Morphe, obviously. And Morphe have come out with like tons of these premium lashes, and they are synthetic lashes, so they're cruelty free, just if you are wondering. So I'm going to apply these. I just think they're gorgeous. I'm super obsessed with those lashes. They are so pretty. They're quite natural looking. They don't look too in your face. I just really like them. I'm going to move on to bronzing my face. So I'm going to take the shade Brontour. It's Morphe's duo bronzing products. One is matte and one is kind of more of a bronzing shade. So I'm taking the more bronzing shade and I'm just going to bronze up my face with that. And you need a really light hand with this. I used this last night for the first time and I went a little bit crazy with it, and I was like blending it out then for about half an hour. But I actually love the shade of this, and I love the bronze it gives my skin. I just think it's great, and they have loads of different colors, something for everyone. And I suppose if you did want to contour, you could take the matte side. This might be a little bit warm for a contour, but we'll give it a go. I've never used this side, so I'm just going to take it really lightly, just a tiny amount. Right, so I'm going to take my blush, and Morphe have these blush trios, and these are really good. They come with a ton of different shades. The one that I'm taking here is called Pop of Rose, and I'm going to go in with a mix of Driven and Legendary. I just think that they're gorgeous shades. That shade Driven is actually very like Nars's Orgasm. Like, it's almost a dupe. It actually is a dupe for it. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to take Legendary first. Again, need a light hand with this. I did make that mistake the first time I used these. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Driven and just pop it on top. Okay, next I'm going to take my favorite product from Morphe lately. I actually died when I tried this on last night, and I was like, this is a beautiful highlighter. So they came out with highlighters as well. I have the shade Spark here, and oh my god, wait till you see this, guys. So just be careful. Again, a light hand, but this is a beautiful color. Look. Oh my god, look at that for highlighting. That is just incredible. I just love it so much. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just want to put it everywhere. Everywhere! Okay, finally, I'm going to move on to lips. So I didn't know what sort of eye look I was going for, and I just have a load of the liquid lipsticks here. But I think, obviously, because I have like bright blue underneath my eye, it'll probably be best to go with a neutral lip. Huh, shock horror. So I have 3 neutral shades here. I have this kind of peachy shade called Brunch. Then I have Virgin and Jealousy. So I'm thinking Virgin and Jealousy. This is kind of like a purpley mauve shade. And then Virgin is like a real nude shade. I think they'll look nice with the eye look. Because like I said, I don't want to go for something too cray-cray with blue underneath my eyes. It might not be the best choice. I don't know if Morphe has lip liners. I don't own them anyway. So I'm taking Strip Down from MAC. And I'm just going to line my lip. So now I'm just going to take the darker of the two, which is called Jealousy. I'm just going to kind of place that on the outer portions of my lips. Hopefully this works out. And then take Virgin and pop it in the middle. And then I'm just going to take my finger just to mix those shades together. Okay guys, we are done and dusted, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial or this trying Morphe products. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please let me know what you would like to see in my next video. Sorry, I just put my Invisalign in if I'm lisping. So yeah, do let me know what you'd like to see in my next video and I'll get on to that for you guys. So anyway, thank you for watching today, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.